Now here is your host, Bruce Outridge.
How's everybody doing today? Welcome to an edition of The Road Show. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. Today we're going to be talking about trucking and rock and roll and how the two of those go together. I know you're going to want to stay with us. So if you're on our socials, click the link below to get things started. And we're going to start off with a little GM Blacktop because he's a diesel kind of guy.
You never know what's going to happen next.
They always are coming up with new stuff, new twists.
The craziest stuff happens on that show.
It keeps me laughing.
You're listening to Lead Pedal Radio, music for people behind the wheel.
Oh, how's everybody doing today? Hey, welcome to the Road Show. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge, and we are doing trucking and rock and roll today. The two have gone together. We often think of trucking and country together, and they do go together. But there's an independence to trucking. One of the reasons people get into it, there's also independence to rock and roll. Highway to Hell, Born to be Wild. These kind of things have always got us going and showed the independence of the individual driver. So we're going to be exploring some of that today. We just heard GM Blacktop, diesel kind of guy. That's got to tell you right there. That was a rockin' song, and he's a truck driver and a musician, and that's a way to go. So check that out. We're going to start off with a little Steppenwolf, and there's one called Born to be Wild. I know you like this one. A little Steppenwolf for you right there. Our first rock song that we're going off for today. We're talking rock and roll and trucking. And this one here says it all. That's right, because you're on a highway to hell. You're on the Road Show. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. You gotta tell me something good about trucking. No, tell me. What do you like about the show?
Black smoke matters.
What does he say?
Black smoke matters.
Black smoke matters. Oh.
Unburnt diesel fuel, bitches.
Oh yeah, life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Oh, such a good song for sure. That's what we do as truckers, life in the fast lane for sure. This one was an old rock and roll one that was certainly remembered and loved by a lot of truck drivers. Little golden earring, radar love. That's right. That's going back a while now. This is the Road Show. Hey, we are talking about rock and roll and trucking and how the two of them get together and the fact that they're both built on independence for the road. But, you know, one of the ways that got that feeling going out there, of course, being part of the road, was the truck stops. The truck stops, the radio, they started with some of the older tunes, which are not necessarily rock, but they kept that trucking and independence feature alive. We're going to play a couple of those for you right now, like this one, Convoy. This is the Paul Brandt version. And, of course, if you've seen the movie, you know all about this.
Breaker 19.
A little Paul Brandt for you there with Convoy. That was certainly about independence. All of this stuff was about independence on the road, which drove the rock and roll stuff. Like this one here, 6 Days on the Road. This is from Sawyer Brown, old Dave Dudley tune. That was a great one there. Sawyer Brown, 6 Days on the Road. And it brought us to this one, which brought everything into the mainstream. Everybody's seen this one. Here's by the Roadhammers, Eastbound and Down, Jerry Reed, Bandit, classic for sure. You're listening to The Road Show. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. All right, so we are talking trucking and rock and roll today, two things that go together, the independent lifestyle, the get back at the man, if you will. That's what we're talking about. We just played some old country ones that I played the newer versions because they're a little more rock and roll, but they were instrumental in keeping that life alive as far as, independence and going down the road. And then the musicians got into it. And of course, Turn the Page by Bob Seger. He was, the musicians and trucking lifestyle is very similar. If you heard some of the interviews I've done with musicians, that late night and truck stops and life on the road and all that kind of stuff. Here's Bob Seger. It starts off with Turn the Page.
This is from 72 also.
Oh, there we go. A little Bob Seger for you. Turn the Page. That's a good one for sure. This next guy brings out independence like no other. Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. Kind of says it all, doesn't it?
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, yeah, there you go. A little Bruce Springsteen for you right there.
Well, listen up, Pilgrim. Have you think for 1 minute I'm going to fill my ears with some cockamamie radio show that's geared for steering wheel holders, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong, Pilgrim. Where I come from, we stand on the pedal, the lead pedal. And since you haven't learned to respect your elders, it's time you learn to respect your betters.
Thanks, Mike. That's
You're
our friend,
listening
Mr.
to
Mike
Lead
Murchison.
Pedal Radio. Music, life, and the people that live it.
And rock and roll is still played. We had some of those old ones that related life of a musician to life of a truck driver. And, of course, the anthems still blend to this day. I think a lot of truck drivers are both into country and to rock, depending on their age. But I think even the new ones respect the old independence and truck one. Here's one by that's a little newer now. This one's, it's not newer now because he passed away, but Tom Petty, and this one's called Running Down a Dream, which a lot of drivers are doing today. Oh, that's good, because it'd be good to be filled with Lead Pedal Radio. Hey, rock and roll is still on everybody's playlist, and it's still showcasing the independence and the way that truck drivers are. Like this one here from the Foo Fighters. This one's called Learn to Fly. I think most dispatchers have said that one before. That the dispatchers are in charge of what's going on today in today's world with the rock songs, because things like Learn to Fly and this one called On Call by Kings of Leon. All right, there you go. So that's On Call by Kings of Leon. So yeah, trucking and rock and roll have always gone together. And of course, it will always go together because they're both about independence in the world, whether it be on the road, on stage, or just that get back mentality. Truckers have always been there. So there you go. Trucking and rock and roll. Big thank you to RS2000 Tax Services and Bison Transport for sponsoring today's show. And we're going to go out with one by Bachman Turner Overdrive, and this one's called Roll On Down the Highway. Good old classic rock for you. All right, everybody, thanks for listening to The Road Show. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. Have an awesome day.